much. Arcview started in 2010, and we have been able to develop 28 projects, and we have over 20,000 clients, and cut across, from different parts of the world, and you are dealing with different mindsets,
right.
People with different cultural background,
right.
With different religious belief, tribe, ethnicity, and different, coming from different environments, your own belief. If you are from Lagos Island, is different from somebody from Mushin, they have different mindsets.
Right.
So we try to see how to manage them very well, The client doesn't actually have too many problems like that, as long as you can deliver. At the beginning you sign a contract, and if you can meet up with your own part of the contract, they usually just abide by every rules and regulations. But when you don't meet up, then you just try to expect issues. Number one is that we used to encounter personnel problems, from the staffs. Most of the guys at the site there, they have their own mindset. You tell them, okay, build this house, develop this and do this, but they just want to do this and do that and do that. So from there you start having issues with clients. Again, the area of delay, delay in delivery, it's also a major problem. I remember during the COVID-19 period, some of the sites were shut down for 6 months. So clients don't want to listen to that. They want timely delivery. So the delay in delivery. And number three, the inflation. Inflation affected the business. Most of the building materials skyrocketed to about 500%. Increment. Clients don't want to. So these are so that's another thing. Then the fourth one is the area of maybe infrastructural development. To develop any estate now and to build all the roads, and these projects are even more expensive than the land itself. So it looks like how the client want to, but when you look at the Western world, they pay for this infrastructural development for life, because you have to be paying your property tax. And what are they using the property tax for? To develop and build this infrastructure. But here we don't do that. So a client will pay you 500,000 for as developmental fee, and want you to turn the site to Vanna Island. So these are the issues, just minor issues, and in Nigeria here, the final one is that Nigeria here, nobody wants you to manage them. Everybody wants to manage themselves. We are not cultured to see a leader managing, and because we always have this ulterior motive that this person wants to cheat me. What you can't do outside in the West world, if a developer develop an estate, you can't tell the developer not to manage the site. It's not possible. But here, they will fight you and take you to court. So these are just the main. Others, can really be. So what we just do is that, okay, you want to manage yourself? Go ahead.
Also, that's where Arcview comes in.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, as a nation, we should not be importing food. It's so wrong on our part, because we have the land, and also the area of these herdsmen, going to farms to, destroy farms should stop, because we have everything. Like Benue State is the food basket of the nation, and they have arable land. They can plant, they can do this, they can do that. They should be supplying us, supplying. But I also believe that we also can do our own part too. We have land in Ogun State that is arable, that is solid for farming. That you don't even need manure or fertilizer to plant your, your product, farm product. You see, importing food, we putting pressure on naira.
Right.
We have to look at the exchange rate, 1,600. It's wrong. We should all look into this and tell ourselves the home truth. It's very wrong. In South Africa, just there, $1 is 18. $1 is 18 rand. And it goes along like that. So we 1,600, and we keep putting pressure on this naira, by importing just food that we should all plant. everybody should have a garden. Everybody can have a farm. It's not for us. You don't not necessary that you come in and be tilling the soil. Coming to do the farming yourself. We have arrangements with the locals there. You can just do a JV. You have the land. They can come in, plant. You give them money for the seed, and at the end of the day, you can share the produce, or you pay them off. You just do an arrangement whereby, okay, monthly I'll be paying you this. You do this. This is the season of corn, maize. Okay, let's have this. This is the season for yam. Let's plant this. If you can be having that cut across, there'll be massive and enough food. We shouldn't be having double digit of food inflation. It's wrong. So I believe that with Arcview Farm Estate, that can be part of the solution. It's not going to be the entire solution. There are so many things that has to be done in that ecosystem. But we can always start somewhere.
All right.
Arcview Farm Estate is available. With 500,000 naira, you can own a plot of land, and you spread this payment for just within 3 months. You can also do that, and the minimum is 3 plots. You can also buy 1 acre or buy more and start from there. So we are calling on everybody, all Nigerians. Let's go back to farming.
All right, just in case.
Down of law and other in that area. So we have been able to allocate about 100 acres as we speak. A part of this is Arcview Farm itself. We also have a farm now, and there's never been any issue, and there can't be any issue because we are on ground, and we believe that we have the technical know-how, resources to manage anything that is actually coming towards that managing any of our sites.
All right, just quickly, let's quickly just touch into the real estate.
All right. Well, real estate is about liberating you in several ways, making you a landlord. Living in your house is very important, and also it also helps for financial independence, because if you have tenants, maybe you have like 10 tenants now, you know how much you'll be getting every year. That alone can pay your salary for life. As you're working now, just be planning that there's life after service, and it's for everybody. Either you're a government official, you are a public servant, you are a civil servant, you are a businessman, there's always life after service. So in Arcview, we have projects cut across 3 states. In Oyo State, we have Mainland, Ibadan, 1.5 million naira for a plot of land, and you can spread it for 12 months with initial deposit of 50,000 naira. So what we have done is, okay, in Mainland, you can build something there if you are interested in that area. And now that you have the train services, you can move from Butemeta down to Mainland, just 2 hours. The development going on in that area is massive, so it's a good one to invest there. We also have at Osengere in Ibadan, the Ife-Ibadan Express, 6 million naira for a plot, and you can also spread that for 12 months. There we have 3-bedroom bungalows for 45 million naira, and you have 12 months payment plan, interest free. Coming down to Ogun State in Ogere, we have an estate called Treasure Estate Ogere, selling for 550,000 for a plot. And for me, that's like the most affordable, in a secured environment like that, buying from a company that is, believe in managing your resources. In fact, we used to tell our clients that come back 20 years time, you meet your land intact. And we have, there is a testament to that, because one of our sites at our first estate at Arcview, it was launched in 2010. All those who bought, over 1,000 clients we have there, they have their land intact. Some of them are now coming to build now. Some are still keeping, so and that's the promise. And it continues. Though Ogiri is available 550,000 for a plot, and the total package is 1.3 million naira. You own a plot of land. It is very important for you to own something in this world. Before you go, at least own a part of the earth. It is wrong after walking on the earth roundabout, and you don't own one part.
After you pass through it,
Eh,
let's pass through you.
you need to, one must pass through.